Friday Night Baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series. Should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 1-2. Smoke on the ground left side. Simmons with a slide. It's in time. Here's Brett Gardner now, when he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. This is pulled into right. Young back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. B-Roy, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It's the Yankees nothing. Angel. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2. Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Now the moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
1-2 now.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. And that one is gone. On a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter a run or 2 early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by Walker. Throw in time, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back to Friday Night Baseball. Giancarlo Stanton now. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. This is line to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and there's one down now. So stepping in, Andrew McCutchen, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. This is hit high and deep out to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Yeah, with 1 out and a runner on third, he just wanted to lift one to the outfield to move across the run. But he does a heck of a lot more than that by lifting it right over the fence.
Now in the box, Luke Voigt. Man, he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, That's nothing but a long strike.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Gone! Back-to-back homers. Standing in now, Neil Walker. Line drive to left. And Walker will reach. It's a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Count remains 2-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The relay, and he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double. Striding in once again, Brett Gardner.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out.
How about it?
Here's Manny Machado now. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Line towards center field. Trout is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 5 and the Yankees. Here's Chris Young. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's a .333 hitter. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. A ball and 2 strikes now. Struck him out. Settling in now, Zach Kozar. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, Jeffrey Marte. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. There to take it is Gardner, and there are two away now. Coming to the plate now, number 3. And he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate as he beats the tag, and it's a 5-2 ball game. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the run's going to score from second as it's now a 5-3 ball game. Digging in now, number 6. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Walker has a play, and that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 2 full. It's the Yankees 5 and the Angels 3. The 3-2 pitch is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
In now, Didi Gregorius. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B, how about this, B-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Lays off 2-2 now.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late light.
Into the box, Neil Walker. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field. Gone! Standing in now, Justin Upton. Popped him up. And Walker will put this one away for out number 1. Here's Chris Young. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Stepping in now, Zach Kozar. Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
2 out, nobody on. Still 1-2. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Angels do get 1, however, on the Mike Trout home run. We're through. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out. Try not to throw right down the middle of the plate.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 7-4 lead. Here's Jeffrey Marte now. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And this is taken in for out number 1. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Into the box now, Jose Brusino. Hit back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. But he'll recover to get the force at second. A fantastic play. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Manny Machado now. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. Hit in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 down. Giancarlo Stanton now. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Trout is camped under this one. 2 gone. Striding into the box, Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. The side. The Yanks go 1-2-3. They hold a 7-4 lead. Stepping up to the plate, number 6. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Justin Upton now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. To 1-2 now. Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1. Short end of a 7-4 score. Keenan Middleton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Luke Voigt will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. Into the box, Neil Walker. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Off the rocks and gone. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. To his left, Simmons. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. In now, Chris Young. He'll lead things off for the Angels in inning number 6. So he notched the backwards K on that one. Chris Young sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Well, he goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Jeffrey Marte. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Stanton. And that's the 3rd out. Angels are gone in order. They trail it here 9-4. Here's Brett Gardner now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Young is there. 1 away.
Now batting, 3rd baseman.
Here's Manny Machado now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit sharply on the ground and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. Oh, it's hit to third. 5 to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5 to 4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. Leading off the inning, number 3, and they'll need him to get something going here. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. So striding forward now, Jose Bracino. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And this is lined softly here to the left side, but foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrelton Simmons. He was a ground-out victim last time up. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Angels go down here 9 to 4. Jim Johnson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Jim Johnson.
The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Simmons calls for it. He's got it 1 away. Getting late here in Southern California. 8th inning with the Yankees leading this one over the host Angels as you get a look at our line score thus far. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a drive by McCutchen. Hit well out to deep left field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Line drive to left. Upton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Yanks able to add on 1. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 10 and the Angels 4. Number 6 will get us started here for the Angels with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout. So far this season, number 6 is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Gardner's after it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Line toward right center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's Chris Young. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Into the corner and slicing foul. Again, he sends it out of play.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Stanton is there, and he puts this one away for strand 1. And that's not what they needed, down 10-4. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
The left fielder, number 11.
Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
This is pulled into right, closing fast, and he makes the diving catch.
Now batting.
Standing in, Manny Machado. His lifetime numbers against Jim Johnson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And he chased it in the dirt. Brasino goes to get it, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up comfortably, however. It's 10-4. David Robertson, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
David Robertson.
Next will be the designated hitter, Zach Kozar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Number 19.
Here's Jeffrey Marte now. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Angels down to their last strike. Grounder down the line at third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. A little bouncer.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. 10-4, the final in this game. The New York Yankees.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the AL East, Andrew McCutchen was a force at the plate with 3 long balls and 4 RBIs, as the Yankees down the Angels 10-4. Jackie Bradley Jr. was a triple away of completing the cycle, helping lead the Red Sox to a win over the Rays 5-2. Kendrys Morales had 3 hits on the day, as the Blue Jays claimed the win over the Rangers 8-2. The Tigers combined to allow only 4 hits, as they beat the O's in Baltimore 5-3. Francisco Lindor drove in 4 and had a home run, leading the Tribe over the Mariners 6-4. It was their 7th straight victory. Jake Junis collected win number 3 this year as Kansas City disposed of the Chi Sox 5-2. The Reds knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 6-3. The Stros hit 3 long balls as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 6-3. The Miami Marlins totaled 11 hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 6-2. The Diamondbacks put together 10 total hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 9-7. It was their 5th straight victory. The Philadelphia Phillies allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the visiting Braves 4-1. The Cubs got 11 hits overall as they got the best of the Brewers at home 7-5. The Pittsburgh Pirates combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 8-7. The Friars had 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets 8-7. The Dodgers racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 4-1. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
Saturday Night Baseball now from Southern California at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Two great hits. Here's big Aaron Judge. And we are set for baseball here this evening. The 1-1. Line toward right center. Young moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He was an absolute RBI machine a year ago. I mean, it was like he never missed an opportunity to put a run on the board when it came to him. Count on him to have an impact in this one.
The 3-1. Fouled away. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. 3-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Simmons on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. For MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Jordan Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, big lefty Jordan Montgomery. There's lots to like about this guy. The pride and joy of the University of South Carolina. Good, sneaky fastball, 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good changeup. His curveball has gotten better as he's gone on. This guy has a chance to be a really good pitcher for a long time. Good, clean, simple mechanics for a big guy. Repeats his delivery quite well. Has a chance to be a really good starting pitcher.
Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, you have to look out for the guy they call Simba, Andrelton Simmons. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Swinging and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
On a line, that's a base hit. So still 2 away, and Justin Upton will bat next.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, it looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Angels leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
sharp ground ball to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. On the ground is short. This could be two. There's one. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees. We played. Here's Chris Young. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. 1-2 now. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Striding forward now is the DH, Zach Cozart, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jeffrey Marquez, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The 0-2 once more. Base hit into right center.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Number 3.
In now, number 3. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Neil Walker. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Young. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 9th, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So digging in now, Gary Sanchez, the American League's silver slugger behind the plate a year ago. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out. Digging in, Aaron Judge. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Full count now, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. A leap, but it's off his glove. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees. Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The next 3-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Stanton on his way up to second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Into the box now, Manny Machado. Hit on the ground to short. Simmons is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The Yankees do get one. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Leading off the inning, Jose Brusino, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Jose Brusino is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Popped him up. Gregorius is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 6.
Ready now for L.A. Number 6. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Judge will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Yankees 2 and the Angels nothing. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brett Gardner.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-2. This is pulled into right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-1. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this is a fair ball heading out toward the 330 sign. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
In now, Luke Voigt. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Danger averted. That remote, more on MLB Network right after this. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. And there's a base hit on the line. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Well, clearly they challenged the guy they shouldn't have right there. He's got a missile launcher for an arm, so when he saw him trying to stretch a double, he unleashed one to cut him down, so probably won't be doing that again in this one.
Standing in now, Justin Upton. A little bouncer.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The 0-2 once more. On the ground to the right side. Taken by Walker. And they will get... No! He's in there. A very close play at first.
You know, T-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. They're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Bouncer down the line, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Fouled off. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hicks going back, and that one is gone.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom! He misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
Popped him up. Voigt waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Stepping up now, Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Two and two.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Hit down the 3rd baseline, and that's through for a hit. And he's going to get to 2nd now with nobody out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Him up. Number 3 in foul ground. 1 out. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to 2nd. Throw to 1st in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. We've hit the half. Standing in, number 3, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. The 2-2. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. And that's the 1st out.
Now batting, number 10.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Jose Brusino. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the 2-1 home. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. 2 down. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2. Tapper up the line. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Here's Manny Machado now. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Upton going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. Back up to, oh no, that got him. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Yankees are challenging.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward. Now here comes Angels manager Mike Scioscia on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. Line to the right side, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
How about it?
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Aaron Hicks. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Under it is Young, and he takes it for out number 2. Next for New York, Luke Voigt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-1. Runners off for second. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Now to the plate, number 6. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Fouled away. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
In now, Justin Upton. Popped him up. Voigt is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Here's Chris Young, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit hard to short. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. They trail 3-2. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Neil Walker. Ready with the 0-2. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Walker is retired, and there's one away. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Trout looks up. Gone! Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, deal. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Count still at 1-2. High pop-up. Number 3 over to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 of the 7th now from Anaheim. Get up and stretch. The Yankees 4 and the Angels 2. Zach Cozart will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ballgame on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here.
First baseman, number 19, Jeffrey Marte.
Here's Jeffrey Marte now. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Gio? This pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
The tag gets 1. At the plate, Jose Bracino. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Gardner will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrelton Simmons. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Angels get just the 1. He's leading 4-3. Kenan Middleton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's Didi Gregorius. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Line towards center field. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So striding in, Aaron Hicks. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. And the 2-1. Missed with a slider.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And it's fouled away. Gregorius leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Aroldis Chapman enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Judge is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Justin Upton now. Lifetime line against Chapman. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Chapman is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty B. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Angels are gone in order. Can't cut into that 6th. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. Ninth inning set to begin. Jim Johnson enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Striding in, Gary Sanchez.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen.
To the Yankees catcher. Lifted into the air to shallow center. On the move is Trout. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Back up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2. Unable to add to their 6-3 lead. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Zach Cozart. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Jeffrey Marte now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. And now for the Angels, number 3. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. So the Bronx Bombers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jordan Montgomery with his 4th win this season. Aroldis Chapman worked.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Yankees swatted 4 home runs in this one as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County, 6-3. The Tampa Bay Rays took down the Red Sox on the road, 4-1. The Blue Jays allowed only 5 hits in the game as they were winners over the visiting Rangers, 2-1. The Detroit Tigers put up 16 hits on the day as they blew out Baltimore, 13-4. The Cleveland Indians put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 2-1. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. The White Sox pounded out 17 hits in this one as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 13-9. The Twins went deep 4 times as they walked off against the Reds in extra
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Los Angeles find themselves on a 5-game skid. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Trout has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. It's the Yankees nothing. Angels coming to bat on MLB Network. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Number 6.
Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2. Los Angeles enter the game today on a bit of a losing streak. We're going to see if they can right that ship here today.
You know, Matty V, it always looks like a team looks like they're listless and doesn't play with a lot of energy. When you've lost 5 consecutive games, they're looking somehow for somebody to do something positive and kind of flip the script for this one.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's Neil Walker, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2. Here now the 2-2. Line toward right center. Calhoun moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He went deep in the contest last night. 1-1. Fouled off. Pitch on the way. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. To the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. The 1-2. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Fouled away. Fastball swung on and missed for.
Look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
3-2 pitch.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates. And
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down. Scoreless. MLB Network. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Number 6 is under it, makes the play, 1 away. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Now batting, Luke Voigt comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Hard hit ball to second, and a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Third inning, no score to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Calhoun, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Line drive to left. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
How about it?
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
How about it?
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Neil Walker. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. So 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
The count is 1 and 2.
The 1-2. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Now the relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Into the box, Manny Machado. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. This one's down to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Pulled toward right center field. Hicks on the move. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman.
1-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2 is outside for a ball. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 2-1 toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Throwing to second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Trout is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Leave 1. They lead it 3-0. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
So coming to the plate, number 6 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tanaka's ready. Here comes the 3-2. Back to him on the mound. And this is taken for the out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Popped him up. Voigt moving to his left. And that ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Yankees. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Number 37 finds it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Here's Justin Upton now. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Ready for another chance? Shohei Ohtani. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 3-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. A payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in the former MVP Albert Pujols, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. Still down 3-0. Nick Tropiano takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Here's Neil Walker. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Just hung in there on that one. Here's another 1-2. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. Reined in. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. At the plate, Cole Calhoun. He flew out in his last at-bat.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Zach Cozart. First time up, he went down looking. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Tapped up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. Ground ball foul down the left side. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Here comes Upton. He can't get there as it falls in. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second. Aaron Hicks will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. The Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Ready for another shot now. Andrelton Simmons. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. In there for extra bases, and there goes the perfect game. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board. That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And it's fouled away. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Tanaka pauses. Here comes the 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's Justin Upton now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit. Inning coming up. It's the Yankees 3 and the Angels 1. Here's big Aaron Judge. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 3-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Popped high in the air. Pujols shading to his right. 2 gone. getting late here in Southern California. 8th inning with the Yankees leading this one over the host Angels as you get a look at our line score thus far. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1-2-3. Still 3-1. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Dylan Betances
Is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Here's Albert now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Albert Pujols.
The 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Albert Pujols goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Here's Neil Walker. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Digging in, Manny Machado. He went down on strikes last time up. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. The throw into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here now the 2-2. Is roped to left, a base hit. And that's in there, base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. 2-2 the count. Machado over at second. Sanchez is over at first with 1 away. Line toward center field. Trout is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Lead remains 3-1. Into the box now, Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now another 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So stepping in, number 37. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ground ball right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. New York led.